I mean, the M cars are famous all over the world. So the reason, I don't think we'll ever know. Audi, Mercedes, they always cornered that market. But where was the M3, the motorsport division? Why didn't they ever do it? Surely, if you've already built the saloon, then how difficult is it going to be to transplant all of that hardware and engine into an estate? Which is, well, funnily enough, that's precisely what I did. I think being a massive BMW fan like I am, I mean, my dad bought his first E21 when I was 5 or 6. So, and his first modification was he put the M stripes down the side of it. So, well, modifying was in my blood when I was 5, you could say. So the modifying gene, I think that's put me in good stead to where I am now with my car and what I do to my cars. And it's even my daily. My daily will get a little touch here and there to make it stand out from everyone else's. We had one little child, Megan. She was 3 and the wife was pregnant again, and I had a 2-door 318 IS. So we needed a bigger car, pushchairs, prams, navies, etc. Back in the day it was Auto Trader and what have you, not like the huge internet base that you can find now on Facebook Marketplace and etc. And this Tourer came up, and as soon as I saw it I thought, that colour is just outstanding, absolutely amazing. I did some research on it, found out it's an individual, there weren't many made. I think I phoned the guy 7 times, asked the questions the same time over and over again, I think. And then said, okay, I'll come up on such and such a day. Got a one-way train ticket. As soon as I walked out the train station at York, he parked the car right in front of me, and I thought, oh, that's ridiculous. And I thought, well, I'm just going to buy it there and then. So, and it looked fantastic. It was completely standard, full SE outside. It had a set of rough MV2s on it. And it was completely standard inside. Absolutely lovely interior with the leather piping coloured to the body colour. It drove superbly, was a fantastic test drive, and the guy was Greek, funnily enough, and he'd bought it for his wife, but his wife didn't like it. My gain. My mantra when modifying a car, the first thing I would normally do, if anything needs changing, will be the brakes. I always upgrade the brakes first, irrespective of what plans I have or whatever's happening. So I put E36 330i discs and pads and etc. on the front, and I've also got them for the back, but I haven't got them on yet. So, but that's, you know, the part of fun of modifying. You never get everything done in one go. Then came a bit stancy, coilovers. Then we had wheels, different sets of wheels, but the wheels on there now, the Star 42s, I don't think I'll ever change them because they're really rare, they look really cool, and they're a BMW wheel as well, although from an E39, but you know, I'm not fussed about that. I've got an M3 gearbox in there, came from a GT, M3 exhaust, M3 clutch. Obviously got an S50 B30 in it, 3 litre M3 engine, M3 clocks on the interior. When I take it out, when I have time and I'll go for a drive, you know you've got something special there. The gear change I've tightened up a little bit. It's really slick and nice. It holds the road very well. You can either cruise in it and it will sit on the motorway doing 75, 70, no problem at all, absolutely fantastic. It's reliable, and it's a joy to drive. I love, you know, any kind of motorsport, any kind of fast cars, anything with a bit of speed and power to it. And I'll take mine out, and if the opportunity arises on a private piece of land, I will go for it flat out, no problem. And the noise, because it revs to nearly 8,000 k, the noise is just heaven in my view. You need to know where you're going with the car. What do you want it to be? I mean, this is not just an M3 estate. It's my M3 estate, and it's with my little touches. We all know that the real folk within the car scene, the small little touches that you can't see, that you can't notice. I mean, for example, with all the badging, there's no exterior badging because it's been cut out, welded and flattened, and you know, it's a hell of a lot of work to remove any kind of badge on a car, if you think about it. I used to have the M3 GT corner splitters, but now it's got the full thing on it, and it looks how I want it to look now. And there's one petrol station I can go into in my hometown, and it's made me think, if you go too fast there, you're going to smash the splitter up. And I don't want to smash it up because it's part of the car now, it's how it's evolved. And I'm really lucky that I did all this years ago, and I had the foresight to think, oh, that's a cracking part, I'll buy that. And it was, you know, relatively, it was fairly cheap. So it's little things like that. And when you're modifying, you know, it's like my wife says, if you see it and you like it, buy it. Okay, I did.